The RMS Titanic is presumably one of the most notable boat wrecks and ships ever. She was assembled and built by the Harland and Wolff Shipping Organization back in 1912 and appointed possessed by the White Star Line Delivering Organization, which is presently important for Cunard Lines. The Titanic met her destiny the evening of April 14, 1912 when she hit an ice shelf and sank in 2.5 miles of water in the North Atlantic Ocean. On that evening she took more than 2,228 travelers and group with her when she sunk. There are numerous realities thought about the Titanic. Of this part expects to feature the absolute generally fun and intriguing realities which many individuals don't know about. Reality number 1. Titanic was not a boat all alone. The RMS Titanic was developed as a bunch of three very Olympic-class liners. These comprised of the Titanic, the Olympic and the Britannic. The first to be constructed was the Olympic, the second was the Titanic and the third and last one was the Britannic. Out of the three ships the most sumptuous and costly was the RMS Titanic. Truth number 2, Titanic was one of the most costly ships of her time. As liners went, she was quite possibly the most costly ship, each worked around then costing around £1.5 million, which is assessed to be around £400 million at the present costs. The significant expense was because of Titanic's size and the extravagant apparatuses and fittings which were introduced into her. Notwithstanding, when you consider that the expense of a top-of-the-line ticket would have been around £10,000, the general form cost doesn't actually appear to be just a lot. Reality number 3, the sinking date is frequently told mistakenly. The Titanic hit an icy mass on April 14, 1912. That is genuinely right, but she didn't sink around the same time. The time of sinking took around 3 hours and she went down at 2:20 a.m. on April 15, 1912. This is a typical misinterpretation which individuals frequently don't contemplate. Truth number 4, survivors alive today. There are no known overcomers of the calamity left alive today. Albeit 710 individuals were saved from Titanic on the night that she sank, those individuals have since kicked the bucket of normal causes or of advanced age. The latest overcomer of the catastrophe was Milvina Dean, but Milvina died only 12 years prior in 2009, matured 97. Milvina was ready the boat the night that she went down. She was a couple of months old in any case. Truth number 5, the Olympic-class liners weren't without their issues. All of the three Olympic-class liners possessed by White Star Line had issues adrift. The Olympic was the primary when she hit a more modest boat while cruising out adrift. Sometime later she likewise hit and sunk in transport. Some said at the time that these liners were basically too large. The Titanic was the second. She hit an icy mass and sank. The third was the Britannic, which hit a mine during World War I and sank off the coast in the Mediterranean Ocean.